Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. I've been working, I've been shooting, but I'm back and I have some exciting things to share with you guys. So, I've been working on this new website, digitalbeautyworld.com, and it's pretty much all digital assets for creatives, photographers, retouchers, artists, and yeah, let's kind of jump right in. All right, so the first thing that I have are my digital sets. And these digital sets are basically just backdrops that you can use with your own existing photos. These sets are 15K resolution. They are billboard ready. They are large files. So please allow some time to download. So each set comes with their layers, and what you do is, let's say you do a photo shoot, right? Ideally, it would be better if you bought the set first and then did the photo shoot. But, I grabbed this image from Adobe Stock. So, all right. So, after you do your photo shoot, you will grab your photo, you will mask it out, and then you would copy it and paste it inside of your set. So, of course, this set is more far away, and I have this reference model to kind of help you. Photoshop has this new feature. I think it's called Harmonize. I think it's on the new Photoshop, and basically it auto does it for you. It auto blends the lighting with the photo. So I guess that works perfectly. I don't have Harmonize on this version of Photoshop, but if you want to look into it, that's something cool. So you have your photo, you match it with the model. Ideally, you would basically shoot something a little bit more moody lighting, and you could add like a little glow in the bottom, and you could make it look cool and add some shadows, and but that's pretty much how they work. Now, these digital sets are not only for photographers. If you wanted to do like maybe do like a really cool banner or text logo, these sets are pretty cool for anything. But as a photographer, as someone that literally does this for a living for all my clients, I wanted to provide some cool high resolution sets for you guys to elevate your work. And AI can't do this because these sets are huge. They are super high res, and AI wishes they can do this and they can't. So that's kind of how they work. So I want to talk about some of the sets. For example, like this set right here, some of the shots come without the sofa, so you get like a 2 for 1. Now, with the sofa, you could literally shoot in like a white block, or like you could shoot basically on anything and just Photoshop it in. Like it's I've done shoots where they're literally sitting on like a foldable catering table, and then I made it into a big thing. So, this is just for reference. And of course, I have the option with and without the sofa. And feel free to like add some color, and you could basically like change the lighting a little bit inside of Photoshop. I kept it pretty like neutral. I didn't want to do too much of a like a cinematic lighting because I feel like that doesn't work for everyone. But let me know in the comments if you want a different version of them. I could do that. If you like a set, get the standard license, just the cheapest version. And when you get the client approval and you want to do it commercially, you can always come back to my website, and under license upgrade, you can just get the upgrade. It's all the same. Basically, you can use it for t-shirts, billboards, anything. So I think it's a pretty good deal. All right, so let's move on to the digital face charts. These are my favorite. So these face charts, I use them with Procreate or Photoshop. And basically what it is just to paint on makeup for your portfolio. Let's say you have an idea to do a makeup look. A lot of the makeup artists that I work with, they like to kind of plan out their looks ahead of time. So like, let's say you are doing a photo shoot for a client, and you know that you need to, come up with some ideas. It's best to kind of draw them out before you arrive on set. Basically, they come in 4 formats. I have my version, which is this. Every face chart has my own rendition, and then you have the one with the prop, and then without, and then the grayscale one. The grayscale one is more for like skin textures and for shading, and also just for like as a reference for artists. So also, if you want to just buy them and like hang them in your wall, you could also do that. All right, so let's move on to the digital mannequins. Let's start with the nail artist one. I love this one. It's basically the same thing as the face chart, but for nail artists. All right, so now the digital mannequins are pretty cool because they work for a lot of different uses. Let's say you want to sketch out a quick like idea, but also for tattoos. I wanted to do something for tattoo artists. Let's say they have an idea for a tattoo. They have these high resolution skins that they can basically, go in and like apply their tattoo ideas. You get these 17 files. Now, these PNG files of the basic poses, they're pretty big files, so you can blow those up as well. And they're all high resolution files as well. So it's all quality here. All right, so I have a drag queen model as well. And this one is cool because let's say you are a fashion designer that does work for drag artists. This model is kind of like a reference point. I'm gonna be adding more models of more shapes and sizes and all of that. So, but for now, I just have these, and I think they're pretty cool. All right, so let's move on to digital details. This one's pretty cool. These are PNG files of different eyeballs. And again, they are high resolution files. You can just drag and drop each PNG eyeball into your photo and basically just blend it, add a little mask to blend it even more. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Let's go to digital exclusives. These are one of a kind. So I'm gonna start posting these different exclusives where you can only get it once, and it comes with the PSD template where you could add your song and artist name. And like I said, once you purchase this, it's all yours and you're good to go. All right, so my last section is my digital prints. These files are pretty big files. So let's say you want a big photo, they're pretty high resolution files. And let's say you want to hang it up in a store, or like you want to use it for like a book cover or stuff like that. Well, you can buy the commercial license for that. So I'm going to be adding more of my work in here, but this is just kind of like the idea of everything. All right, guys. So that was it. That was my website. And that is what I have for you guys today. Please feel free to reach out to me if you guys have any questions or if you need more information on how these work. If you have any issues downloading these assets, I can send them over again. So, all right. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one.